Hello guys, Nico here, and today I've got a complete summary of 2 days of major, 2 previous days, today and yesterday, because I'm actually recording this video after the last match between Furia and Ecstatic. But before that, let's actually start with the first matches of the elimination stage, and we're starting with Mouse that really struggled against Ecstatic, winning 13-11 and not so confident win. Ecstatic was really close to drawing this one, but yeah, Mouse actually was able to pull it out and win this BO1. Then we've got Navi and Mongols. I think that despite the score, Navi was still clear dominant here, and like Mongols of course won the 10th round, but I don't think that anyone actually believed that the Mongols could beat Navi. Then we've got a little surprise for some people, because Imperial Esports actually beated Virtus.pro 13-6, which is a really massive advantage in points, which wasn't so expected. I think most people betted on Virtus.pro here, but actually congrats to Imperials for doing such a trick and maybe destroying some people pick'ems who put them on 0-3 or on 3-0. To my pick'ems will go to the moment, but let's just finish with the games. Then we've got Eternal Fire and Vitality. I was actually surprised that Eternal Fire won that one. I thought that Vitality will do 3-0, and sadly didn't happen. But yeah, congrats to Eternal Fire, which they really deserve. 13-10, really great score. Then we've got Complexity. I think that I underestimated Complexity. They played really great. 13-9 on Vertigo, beating Pain. I really underestimated the American team. Congrats to them, and they showed me that I'm wrong, putting them on 0-3. And then we've got a really nice match, Heroic against FaZe. And this is another surprise for some people, because FaZe actually lost this one, 13-10 on Ancient. I didn't watch the game. I don't really know what happened there, but congrats to Heroic. A really great performance by them, and sadly for FaZe, they started with 0-1 balance. And then we've got a confident win, 13-3 against G2. G2 win 13-3 against Furia. Wow, I guess this was just a great performance by G2. No much story behind this match. Furia really got crushed down here. And then we've got Spirit and Cloud9. I thought that this match will be more even, but Spirit grabbing a confident 13-7 win. Really great performance. Now we can move to 0-1s. Vitality beating Mongols. I think that went as expected. Mongols of course won 9-9-1s, but most of them I think were on City, and we know that Nuke is really city-sided map, so not really a surprise that the score might seem even. But yeah, Vitality with, I think it's safe to say, a confident win. Then we've got Virtus.pro and Pain. Here Virtus.pro didn't disappoint. They played their game correctly. They've beaten Pain Gaming 13-9 and got their given themselves into 1-1 section. But yeah, a really great performance by the Russian team. Then the Ecstatic got absolutely crushed on overpass by Cloud9. Yeah, Cloud9 after losing heavily to Spirit, they had to rebuild themselves, and I think the Ecstatic was a really great opponent for them to get the courage and get the hopes back and just get the easy rival you can beat to kind of push out the morals in the team. And lastly, we've got FaZe and Furia, and I think it's the same situation as with Cloud9. Furia definitely not their best tournament, and they got eliminated after all, but we'll go to this in a moment. But yeah, FaZe confidently winning 13-7 against Furia on Ancient. So congrats to the Naos team. And now we've got 1-0s, starting with Mouse and Eternal Fire. Mouse again grabbing a really close win against the rivals, 13-11, just like the game with Ecstatic. But the win is a win. I think Mouse is really looking strong this year. Will they be able to go to the final? I think they might have a solid chances. Then I think another surprise, Complexity actually beating Heroic after the overtime on Vertigo Well, I can understand complexity beating pain, but I really wouldn't bet my money that complexity will best heroic. So yeah, that is definitely a surprise. Then I think we've got one of the best games we had so far in this stage, Navi and G2 Esports, 13-11 for Navi, but I think G2 had many opportunities to win this game. I really don't know how they were able to. I don't think that Navi win it. I think that rather G2 lost the game. They had everything they needed to win, they just didn't close the game when they had to. So congrats to Navi. And then we've got Spirit and Imperial Fire. I'm sorry, Imperial. Yeah, we got Spirit and Imperial. 13-2 on Mirage. Absolute domination by Spirit. Imperial had nothing to say. They kinda got unlucky with the rivals. I think they could get better with Complexity, for example. Maybe Heroic, Eternal Fire, yeah, sure. But they got probably the worst match they could have in the 1-0 spots. So Imperial were then with balance 1-1. And let's start with the middle of the table actually. Cloud9 beat G2 Esports on Anubis, which really might be a surprise for someone, but I guess Cloud9 is still a strong team. They were playing after the study game. I mean, it was played today, but you know, when you win 13-3, your morals are really hyped rather than you lose the game you're winning against Navi. So G2 actually is with the balance of 1-2, which is surprising. And kind of worrying about victims, but we'll get to that later. So yeah, Cloud9 actually got themselves to 2-1 zone. Then we've got Virtus.pro that absolutely destroyed Heroic Ancient, 13-6, confident win. And we'll see the Russian team in the 2-1 section as well. And then we've got Vitality and Imperial Esports, 13-9, close to a game, but I think Vitality played confident and they didn't really have the moments when they hesitated or the Imperial were actually a threat for Vitality. So after all, the really confident win by number 2 in the world, I think. And the current major title holders will, as we need to say it, that Vitality won the last CSGO major, so they are now title holders. And closing the section with 13-1 Eternal Fire against FaZE. Score on Overpass. Oh my god, what an absolute domination by Eternal Fire, an absolute disaster by FaZe. Losing a map to 1 really will make the players feel bad. It's their current number 1 in the world. You don't expect a number 1 to get 13-1. It's just not. It shouldn't just happen. Like, it was definitely a surprise, but we really hope that FaZe will regain themselves in the 1-2 section, otherwise we're gonna get the major without the number 1, which will be so surprising, to be honest. Then we've got the elimination zone with Pain and Mongols. Oh my god, what the game that was. First I win by Mongols, then even by Pain. I think they won on the other team's map, but I'm not sure, don't take my word on that, but I think that Pain actually chose Mirage and Mongol chose Nuke, and they kind of won the opponent maps, and then the overtimes in the last map on Inferno were just crazy. If you didn't watch the game, please go watch just the highlights. The things that were happening there are so like amazing. I don't even know how to describe them properly. You just have to see it for yourself. And then, probably a surprise, Furia just now lost to Static and Ancient 13-7, and a Static actually avoided eliminating Brazilian Furia, which didn't show much in the elimination stage. Like, look at the scores, 13-3, 13-7, and 2-1 in sets, winning only after all overtimes on Inferno. So yeah, Furia is probably a real surprise for some people to get 0-3. And now with advances, Mouse beats Complexity confidently 13-1, 13-2, just amazing performance by Mouse, led by Shuka, of course. Paul, we got a one Polish man in playoffs. We did it. Got a Polish accent. I'm happy now. But anyway, Mouse confidently grabs a 3-0 spot, as well as Spirit, that kinda lost against Navi on Nuke after overtimes, but then on Ancient and Mirage they showed class. They played confident, they just won the game and advances to 3-0. And now we can take a look at my pick'ems. We can show the final stages. I've got two correct. I got Spirit and got Mongols. Sadly, Furia and Mouse took the spot of Vitality and Complexity. And about my advances. So we know that the Mouse won't be a point because they did 3-0. And what about Navi, G2, FaZe, Cloud and Heroic? So Navi will go to 2-1 as well as Cloud9. So I think the best outcome for this one will be maybe Navi against Eternal. Is it possible? Yeah, it is. I think so. So Navi against Eternal with Navi win, and I think Cloud9 against maybe. Wait, it's 2-1. So we've got Navi here. We've got Cloud9, Complexity. Oh right, I think Cloud9 against Complexity would give me 2 spots confidently. And for the rest of them, all of these 3 teams are in 1-2 if I am wrong. We've got FaZe, G2 and Heroic. So to grab my last team, I hope that at least one of them will make it, and I'm pretty confident about it. Just it would be great if the teams won't get ourselves in 1-2. I rather them to FaZe in 2-2. It will just give me a guarantee elimination token. So that is my current state of pick'ems, and this was a little summary of the games that happened. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did so, and subscribe because I'm trying to do a regular content. Not really easy. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a great night or day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!